2K Sports and the PGA Tour are thrilled to bring you the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From the beautiful grounds of TPC Sawgrass, our opening round coverage of the Players' Championship is about to begin. It looks like a great day out there. I'm Andrew Catalan, joined by Rich Beam and Luke Elvey. Henny Koyak is walking with the feature group. John McCarthy on the course as well. Rich, it's a monster week on tour. It's the Players' Championship. What challenges does TPC Sawgrass present?
I think more than anything else, it's the most effective and efficient way to attack this Pete Dye design, Andrew. There's nothing straightforward about it. The tee boxes point you one direction, the fairway landing area is in a different direction, and the greens sit in a different direction. There are no straight lines on this golf course. You have to think outside the box to get it around the best at TPC Sawgrass, which is not something that the best in the world tend to do very well. They like things very linear. This is not linear.
This one is right at it. Those are the shots you practice at the range over and over, and boy, does it pay off here.
You know what? That deserves a golf clap.
John, your green side, what do you see in this putt?
It looks like this one will turn a bit to the left.
Her pace was off on that putt. Well, a par would look really good on the scorecard right now. Just an empty feeling when you hit an approach shot like that, Rich, but still come away with a par. Let's take a look at the par 5 second.
Driver not necessarily required here because you have to shape your tee shot from right to left, and if you're a right-handed golfer, that's not the easiest thing to do. So lefties have a better opportunity, I think, of finding this fairway than most with driver. From there, a second shot over a long bunker to a green that's very narrow, dotted by pot bunkers. Truly is one of the coolest par 5s on this layout.
This is bold, going for it in 2.
This is her third. Let's go down to John on the course for an update.
Hey guys, we are checking in with Lydia Ko as she gets set for her next shot here on the 3rd.
Five feet remain. She likes that as she improves to 1 under par. The tee shot at 3.
Such a cool little par 3. Love this green. There's a low section in the front and a high section in the back. And anytime they put the pin all the way in the back section of this green, well, I tell you what, good luck on you. If you miss this green long and or left, that bunker sits some 5 feet below the surface of the green.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that shot right there. This putt is from 16 feet away.
All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
Henny, how tough will this putt be?
There's a slope here, and it's going to go right to left on the slope.
Okay, on to the next. And now teeing off on a par 4.
Just a small little twisty par 4. Just going to take out a fairway wood, find the fairway, and from there you're going to have a small second shot, probably a wedge. 3 distinct sections to this green, the front, the right, and the back left, and all of them have their difficulties when hitting your approach shot into them. However, in my mind's eye, if you find the fairway, you should have a decent look for birdie.
Sitting at 1 under. Well, still some work to be done. What an aggressive play. This has a chance. This has to drop to save par. That's how you get out of trouble. How about it, Rich?
Yeah, in the bunker off the tee. Great recovery.
All right, Rich, the par 4 fifth. Strong hole, this one, isn't it?
Par 4, 471 yards from the back. Drive it out to the left-hand side to give yourself the best angle for your second shot into this long, thin green.
That ball looked a little thirsty. That should find the bunker. Well, let's see how this shot goes from the fairway bunker. Going with the 4-iron here. This one looks like it's going left. It's fair to say that that approach didn't hit the mark. She has this for a double bogey here. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Setting up this putt 23 feet from the cup.
Looking pretty good.
That's disappointing. And the dreaded triple bogey putt. In she goes. Let's head to the next. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. The 6th is a par 4.
Par 4, 393 yards from the back. Most players taking out a long iron or hybrid just for placement in the fairway. This green is surrounded by tall palm trees. Don't get caught out by one.
We pick up our coverage at the 7th.
About 145 yards out from here.
Let's get back to it, shall we? Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it. And our man on the ground, John McCarthy, has been giving us some great reads all day. What's this one doing, mate?
This putt should take a pretty hard break to the right.
So close.
She'll take it. Big breaking putt, not easy to read. This is going to be an easy par, though.
In she goes. Let's head to the next. Sitting at 2 over for the day.
Over to the par 4 7th hole.
Difficult par 4, 451 yards. Water and sand all the way down the left-hand side. Hit it out to the right. Find the green with your second and sprint to the next hole, making 4.
Well, bad shot, bad break, whatever the case may be, that did not work out well.
Got great connection here. Yeah, this is looking good.
Not a bad shot right there. Time now for an on-course update. Here's John.
Hey guys, we are checking in with Lydia Ko as she gets set for her next shot here on the 8th.
14 feet to the cup. And now 2 shots off the projected cut line. Our leader has a 2-shot advantage on the field. We've reached the 8th hole. It's a par 3.
Par 3, 237 yards in length. A brute, to say the least. It is a tough hole surrounded by bunkers. If you can make 3 here, you're a happy person.
Needs a little members bounce to the right.
All right, we can work with that. A long putt remains. Okay, Henny, give us a read here.
This putt back up the hill, moving to the right.
This putt starts on a good line. This one looking good.
Yahtzee!
And after that hole, she is making a move up the leaderboard. Teeing off here at the 9th. Okay, we've got about a 240-yard shot here.
Going for less club here.
This is the 3rd. That was the right distance and the right club. Well done. 4 feet remains. That one goes in, the 4th birdie of the round. As we head to the next hole, our leader has a 2-shot advantage. This hole is a par 4. Not a bad result right there. Okay, we've got about a 140-yard shot here.
She is not holding back whatsoever. Look at this. An approach shot like that against Lydia Ko. Lydia is one of the best players in the world. She doesn't care.
Okay, here we are again, back live. This putt from 3 feet away.
Now she's got this putt to go one up on major champion Lydia Ko. Can she do it?
After that hole, our featured player is making a move.
There's some birdie holes out on this course, and the 11th is certainly one of those, but there are some troublesome spots if you get out of play.
There definitely is trouble, but the thing I love about this hole the most, Luke, is that there's so many different ways to play it. Most players will take driver off the tee, but from there, now it's anybody's ball game. You don't have to go for the green on the second shot. You can lay it up over the left. You can lay it up over to the right. You can lay it up long left. There's so many different ways of attacking this hole. Each individual is going to do it differently. I love the second shot on this hole.
Yeah, this is the stuff we love, getting after this par 5 in 2.
2 big hits there, knocking in on this par 5 and 2.
Oh, that's a good line. Like the look of this. Go in.
Oh, no!
Always nice when you can just go ahead and tap one in for birdie. Trailing by 5 shots after that hole. Well, the tee shot is all that matters on the short par 4 12th. Most players can reach the green. It's just the decision whether the player goes for it or not.
They can, but they better be aware that there's a lot of danger up there. Water left obviously is no good, but even bailing out to the right in those dunes, in the mounds, and little pot bunkers on top of those mounds, well, forget about it. That's not a good space either, especially since the green does run pretty hard from right to left. If you want to take this hole on with driver and expecting to make 3, well, you need to realize that a 5 and a 6 could be easily made as well.
This is a lengthy putt here. John, have you got a read on this one? What's it going to do?
Looks like this one's going uphill and to the right.
Time to find out what's happening at the 13th hole.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Could it be? And back to the course with the live action. A par putt awaits. Down she goes. Let's head to the next. Now 5 strokes behind. Well, as you start to head for home here at TPC Sawgrass, you're blessed with this wonderful par 3 13th.
And this is a really cool par 3. You've got 3 distinct areas on the green, front right, all the way on the left-hand side, and the back right. Wherever they put the pin is going to dictate what shot shape you want to have into that green. I think it's a really cool design because it requires you to think about how you want the golf ball to land on the green and the way you want it to bounce. I think Pete Dye did a great job in designing this green.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
If she holds this, she'll add 20 feet to her collection.
Wonderful putt. And that puts some real pressure on their rival now. Currently 4 under for the round.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
There's a few birdie opportunities out of the gate here on the second 9 at TPC Sawgrass, but it really starts to toughen up down the stretch, starting here with a difficult par 4 14.
Difficult tee shot on this playing some 481 yards from the tip. You find the fairway, and you've got a decent chance of finding the green with your second shot. But if you're out of position anywhere on this hole, your number will go up exponentially.
Time to play from the bunker. Going with the 5-iron here. Well, out of the bunker and onto the green, but still a fair bit of effort to go here. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. John, have you got a good read on this one?
This putt will be breaking hard to the right.
She'll take it. Big breaking putt, not easy to read. This is going to be an easy par, though.
Yeah, it's just about 3 feet away.
These par putts, they keep a round going.
Trailing by 4 strokes.
Let's check out the 15th. It's a par 4.
One of the more simple tee shots on the golf course, par 4, 470 yards. Just a little fade required off the tee to the fairway. The green sits up above the fairway a little bit, surrounded by a couple of bunkers, but I gotta say, I like this hole. It's straightforward, it's simple, before you head into the final 3.
That's a really nice shot. All right, Henny, what does this look like?
She's staring down 160 yards or so.
Oh my, almost in.
Let's take a look at Lydia Ko, shall we? Just 3 back from the leader.
This putt to move inside the top 10. Here's a look at the leaderboard. Our featured player is in a tie for 6th. We've hit the par 5 16th hole.
Fun-filled adventure waits. Find the fairway, and let's see how brave you are. Do you want to take on the second shot and try and knock it on the green? Of course you do, but watch out. Lots of water awaiting a wayward second.
Wow, that was launched. Five under at the moment. Going with 4-iron here. Wow, another shot on the green. We've seen that a lot today.
It has been fantastic to watch all week long. This player is dialed in.
Henny, you're right there. What can you tell us about the putt?
Setting up this putt 11 feet from the cup.
And it drops for eagle. Here's a look at the way things stand. Our featured player is in a tie for 2nd. We've reached the 17th. It's a par 3.
When you play here in a practice round, it looks like you could just throw it on there. But when you're in a tournament round, it doesn't even look like it exists. The hole changes so much when the tournament starts. That's what I love about it. You just add 35,000 people who are having some fun and ready to heckle you if you knock it in the water. Good luck. Enjoy.
Here's a putt to get into a share of the lead. She is now at 8 under par for the tournament. We finish on 18 with a par 4.
Par 4, 462 yards, and you're going to find out what kind of player you are when you tee off here. How brave are you? How much do you trust your swing? If you find the fairway, that's a great start, but the second shot awaits.
That's a pretty good shot right there. That's the type of swing you want to take with you every time out. From 10 feet away. Henny, how tricky is this one?
This one looks like it will start straight and then move to the right.
This is on a great line.
She closes out her round with a birdie at the 18th. And folks, at the end of this first round, she finds herself in first place. Not bad, Rich.
They're in a great spot, but no time to get complacent. There's still a lot of golf to play, and they need to continue to make birdies in order to finish ahead.
So that will do it for today. For Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, and our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Andrew Catalan. We'll see you next time. .2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Welcome back to our coverage of the Players' Championship. The final round starts right now. Andrew Catalan back with you. Thanks for joining us today. Let's get out there. Our current leader is at 12 under par. Let's get down to the first hole. Look how high that grass is.
Oh, yep, this is left.
That's a beautiful shot into the first, and now a great look at birdie. This one from 4 feet away. What a way to open things up. A birdie on the first hole.
Most certainly is. Love to see it.
Let's show you the latest leaderboard. She is currently in a tie for 8th place. Let's see what happens here on the second hole.
Drive it out to the right-hand side to give yourself a good look at reaching this green in 2.
John, what type of lie does she face?
Well, guys, very deep in this rough. This is going to Take some. This is going to take some precision engineering to get out of this one.
Always got to give it a bit extra out the rough.
Okay, green side, and the goal now is to get up and down. Oh, that was so close. Here's one to walk away with a par. That one drops. Okay, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our featured player in a tie for 8th. We have a par 3 on this one.
Par 3, just 177 yards from the back, but this green is always firm. Be wary of that.
That was such a pure swing. This is a 7-iron on the way.
Oh, this wind really starting to get up. That was well managed.
This putt left for birdie. As she moves on to the next, she's now 11 under par for the event.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
And we're on the tee of the par 4 4th hole.
Par 4, 384 yards from the back. A long snake-like bunker down the right-hand side to a cool little green with all sorts of movement on it. A very fun hole to play indeed.
That's a disappointing shot. And the mindset now is to get up and down from here. That just missed. Needs this putt to save par and save momentum. Henny is right there.
She's looking at, I'd say 17 feet here.
She walks away with par. Let's quickly take a look at the leaderboard. Tom Kim's lead is 1 shot.
To par 4, the 5th hole.
Huge mounding down the left-hand side that you want to avoid at all costs. The bunker down the right-hand side, to be fair, is not that bad. But a little further right of that, though, that's the water. You want no part of it. Second shot is downhill to a green. To be fair, that's mostly flat, runs from back left to front right, but one of the more benign greens on this layout.
From around 170 yards here, just 2 shots behind. She won't be too disappointed with that. Certainly a couple of putts from there. That'll be a good hole. This for 2nd on the leaderboard. And he's down there. You got a read?
Yeah, this putt's going to just veer off to the right-hand side.
Just missing the birdie there. Job done. Let's head to the next. It's Tom Kim in the lead as we head on to the next hole. Let's see what happens here on the 6th.
Par 4, 393 yards from the back. Most players taking out a long iron or hybrid just for placement in the fairway. This green is surrounded by tall palm trees. Don't get caught out by one.
Always unpredictable here out of the pine straw. Uh-oh, that's heading into the trees. Oh, she'll be disappointed with that. That one's Oscar Bravo. And the pine needles can always be a 50-50 lie. That's a tad disappointing, isn't it? Needs this to kick a bit left. Oh, good shot that. Right inside the range. 14 feet to the cup. Henny, take us through this putt. What's she facing?
This putt is breaking right to left.
Ooh. And this next putt is for triple bogey. The putt drops, and we're moving on. Unfortunately, moving down the leaderboard, that's not the direction to be heading.
Now teeing off on the par 4 7th hole.
Par 4, 451 yards, all sorts of danger down the left-hand side. Hit your tee shot out to the right. Second shot, find the green, 2-putt, and sprint to the tee on the 8th.
A tough break there. Just getting into that second cut of rough.
I don't think there's enough on this one. Time now for the third. 4 off the pace. This putt has a length of 15 feet.
This one to save par.
That's a good putt right there she made. Over to number 8. It's a par 3.
Par 3, 237 yards in length. A brute, to say the least. It is a tough hole surrounded by bunkers. If you can make 3 here, you're a happy person.
At 8 under par. This could be a big moment, trying to save par. We've made our way to a par 5.
Going and going and going.
Now from the greenside bunker. Here's a putt to get to 9 under par. All right, Henny is with this group. Henny, what do you see?
She's got 10 feet, her favorite distance from today.
The birdie putt goes in. She is making a move on the leaderboard. Now to the 10th hole. It's a par 4.
Good birdie on the last. What's in store now?
Not much good that we can say about that shot. Nine under for the tournament. She did a wonderful job on that chip shot. Perfection.
She's had a bit of a blip here, but you won't know on the scorecard. That's a par.
Picking it up on the 11th hole here.
Par 5, 558 yards long. Avoid the fairway bunkers down the left-hand side, and you might have a hope of going forward in 2. However, you better be brave and you better know what you're doing, because this green will call you out on the second shots if you're not careful.
That's a little untidy. Here we have the second shot into the 11th. Club face may have got caught up in the rough here.
Pretty good shot there.
What does she have in front of her here, Henny?
She's setting up here from about 110 yards.
That's just inside the range. This putt to move into the top 20 on the leaderboard. Henny, take us through the break on this putt.
A slight break to the right here.
A chance to make a birdie just slides by. 3 feet to go here to the hole. Now that's got to be frustrating. Hit such a great approach shot in, but wasn't able to convert. Now 4 back after that hole. Time to face a par 4 now.
Par 4, 12th. A new design in the last couple of years. Water all the way down the left-hand side, but it's a drivable par 4. Most players will bail out to the right, but the brave ones will take on the green with their tee shots. 2s and 3s are easy to come by, but so are 5s and 6s if you get it out of position.
Time for the second shot at the 12th. Well, at least it's out of the sand, but some work to do here on the green. Lining this one out from a fairways.
She'll take it. Big breaking putt, not easy to read. This is going to be an easy par, though.
Just a 4-footer remaining. Don't want to miss it. Could be costly.
This for par.
Gets it to go down. Wow, what a save.
Bunkered off the tee, wasn't able to find the green, but saves the par with that putt.
Hole number 13, a par 3.
So many different levels to this green on the par 3, playing 181 yards from the back. You can get it close. You can even make a hole-in-one, but watch out if you hit in the wrong spot on the green. It'll be difficult to two-putt from there.
That was a little untidy, wasn't it? Straight into the water. Sitting at 9 under. I like that. Always good when you've got hands like that around the green. Putting for a bogey. And down goes the putt, but that is her first bogey of the tournament. And as we move to the next hole, our leader is ahead by a couple of shots. The 14th is a par 4.
If you hit it down the left-hand side, the golf ball will chase a long way, but you'll be blocked out by some trees. You hit it out to the right, you're going to be on top of a mound, but you'll have a really good idea of what's in front of you. This hole historically plays as one of the toughest ones on the back nine, and it's all because of where that green sits. It sits from right to left with a decent amount of movement in it. It is not straightforward at all. This hole causes players all kinds of problems.
Setting up for her third shot. Well done. That takes the pressure off the putt. That's a chip to be proud of. And this putt coming up for her par. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. Sitting at -8 for the tournament.
Teeing off here on the 15th.
Players do hit through a chute off this tee shot, which makes it a little bit simpler, I believe, for the players. Bunker down the right-hand side is no good because you'll have trees blocking you out with your second shot. If you miss it left into the pine straw, now you've got some trees blocking you out there, so finding the fairway is imperative. This green is no fun. You find the center of the green and you might be able to putt every single day, but in all reality, you have to find the correct section in order to give yourself the best look at making a putt.
Just a little right of the green.
That one will not settle on the green.
Oh, as we can see there, the wind definitely affecting that shot.
Looking to get up and down from here. Wow, I thought that was in. 7 feet from here.
Solid little par putt here.
The putt goes in. Our featured player is at 8 under par with just a few holes left. As we take a look at the leaderboard, our leader is up by 1. Now to the 16th hole, a par 5.
Ideally, players want to take their tee shots from right to left. Start off that fairway bunker and move it left back in the fairway. Anything down the left-hand side can get caught up into those trees and really cause players issues with their layup. You find the fairway, now you have a massive decision to make. Go for it or bail out to the left, thinking that's the safe play. It really is not. You have to be brave and try and find this green with your second shot. If not, it could come up and bite you.
All right, bold. I like this play.
Well, this would be really nice to get a birdie opportunity. Another birdie on the scorecard. That's 4 for the day. Here's a look at how things stand. It's a one-shot lead. Going with pitching wedge here.
Yep, okay. This is at the green.
We're going to see that shot on the highlight reel. What a shot at 17, and now a birdie chance. This putt for a birdie. She nails another birdie. That's her 5th.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
The closing hole is a par 4.
It's just one of the most difficult, visually intimidating holes I think you'll ever face in your life. Somehow try and hit it down the right-hand side of the fairway, keep it out of the rough, and from there hit it out to the right-hand side of the green, somehow also keeping it out of the rough or that pot bunker short right. Listen, you'd be happy to make 5 here, that's for sure. 4s are magnificent. 3s are unicorns. They really don't happen that much. It is such a difficult, demanding finishing hole, probably one of the toughest in championship golf.
Oh no, that is wet.
This one's right of the green.
Still not putting.
Well, definitely the wind had to have gotten a hold of that one.
Oh, that looked good. Five feet remains.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
We're all set here. She finishes the event at 8 under par. That was a week that was dripping in drama, and Henny, the rivalry between our featured player and Lydia Ko was fascinating to watch.
Andrew, wasn't it just? And now, after that victory, taking down Lydia Ko, this player is going to be dripping in confidence and swag. I'm excited to see them step out onto the golf course next.
That will do it for our broadcast day. For all of us at 2K Sports, I'm Andrew Catalan. We'll see you next time.